Hi guys, welcome to my channel and thank you so much for stopping by. So today I'm going to talk about all the products that I have been loving throughout the month of March. There are some old favorites as well as some new favorites. So yeah, without further ado, if you are new to the channel, then hi, I am Neeta. I upload makeup, skincare and beauty related videos here on my channel. If those things interest you, then please consider subscribing. And yeah, without further ado, let's get started. I have one brush, foundation brush, that is like a game changer for me, and this is from Real Techniques. This is the RT405 brush. This is one of those kitten paw brushes, and this brush is very similar to BK Beauty 101. First of all, the bristles are so super soft and it just blends my foundation in seconds. Like, I have been reaching for this brush a lot lately, and I am planning to grab some more because I have only one and I need it in my collection. It is such a beautiful like foundation brush, inexpensive, and it just gets the job done. This brush, I think it's a must-have in every girl's makeup collection. Definitely check it out. I will link it in the description box down below. For my base product, I have been really loving this all-nighter primer from Urban Decay. I have talked about it so many times here on my channel. This is like one of the best primers that I have ever tried. It's hydrating, yet it has that gripping capacity. It's not like too sticky whatsoever, and it also provides a little bit of smoothing effect as well. And whenever I use this primer underneath any foundation, it just makes my foundation last all day long. This is like 10 on 10 recommend. And for my base product, I have been loving my Huda Beauty Stick Foundation. Like, I have some other hydrating foundation as well in my collection, but for some reason I have been reaching for this foundation. It's a beautiful formula, it's natural finish, it blends like a dream, and it lasts, I should say, up to 8 hours on me, and it does not settle on my fine lines. It does not emphasize any dry patches, though it's a stick foundation, but it is a beautiful product and I have been loving it lately, and I will probably continue to use it more and more because why not? I have it, so I should use it up. For concealer, an oldie but a goodie, this is my Too Faced Born This Way concealer, and for some reason I have been neglecting it quite a bit because I have got some other concealers and it kind of took the back seat, but I recently pulled it out and oh my goodness, like, I love this concealer for a reason and I have been raving about it from day one. It is full coverage. This does not crease, does not move, does not budge, does not settle on underneath my eyes, and it lasts all day long. And look at the huge bottle over here. I love the big doe foot applicator as well. The shade is just perfection. It is what I'm wearing today on my face, like underneath my eyes, on the high points of my face. Loving it, and it is a great concealer. I got this e.l.f. Camo liquid blushes, I think in the beginning of March, and oh my goodness, I have been reaching for them a lot. Like this one is in the shade Sauve Mauve. It's a beautiful like cool toned pink shade. It's very flattering on my skin tone. It looks so beautiful. It blends beautifully. These are pigmented. These are like kind of a satiny finish, which I personally love, and this is the shade Coral something, Coral Crush, and it is a bright like orangey coral shade, perfect for the spring and summertime. And these blushes have got some kind of pearly element to it. It's not super like shimmery or glittery at all, but some kind of pearly element to it. They blend beautifully, they last all day long, and they are very pigmented, like rare beauty level of pigmentation I'm talking about here. For the entire month of March, like for setting my under eye area, my T-zone, I have been using only this Huda Beauty powder. Only this one, I swear. And this is like one of the best blurring setting powders that I have ever tried. It blurs out my pores, my fine lines, and it does not make my T-zone or my under eye look super duper dry or crusty. I'm wearing it today underneath my eye. This is the shade Cherry Blossom Cake. It is such a beautiful powder. If you are still thinking like whether I should get it or not, get it. This is a bomb product. So yeah, these two powders, one is bronzer and one is a pressed powder from number 7. I have been like loving them. This powder is compared with the Charlotte Tilbury one, but I must say I do not personally call it a dupe, but I would definitely call it an alternative. For me, the Flower Beauty powder is a spot on dupe for the Charlotte Tilbury one, but this powder is so finely milled, so beautiful, and it just sets my makeup so beautifully, and it just gives me that airbrushed, flawless look that I am looking for from a powder. And this powder checks all the boxes for me, and I got it actually a long time ago, and I never used it because when I got it I was a little bit tanned and it was not matching my complexion, and that is the reason why I ditched it completely. But I recently like discovered it. And this bronzer, oh my goodness, it's a number 7 bronzer in the shade Caramel. What a beautiful formula. This is what I am wearing today on my forehead as well as on my cheeks. First of all, the shade is so beautiful. It is a slightly warm toned bronzer, and I am using it for like my bronzer, like bronzer slash contour. This shade is just perfection, and it has got a slight like satiny finish. It's not like too matte, and it complements my skin tone so beautifully. It lasts all day long, and it just melts onto my skin. This bronzer is so beautiful, like I cannot rave enough about it. If you have not tried this bronzer, you guys are missing out. You need to try it. This is a like 10 on 10 recommend. For my setting spray, I have been enjoying this MAC Fix Plus, and this is probably my third or fourth time purchase. I feel like this setting spray has the superpower of fixing any kind of makeup related issues. It is just the best, and it is not like something that would prolong the wear time of makeup. It is a fixing spray, meaning if you are experiencing some kind of cakiness, patchiness, dryness, or if you feel like your makeup is looking a little bit of funky, just spray it on and dab it with a beauty sponge, and it will instantly make your makeup look so fresh and smooth. It is such a beautiful product. For lip products, my goodness, these are such a like hidden gems at the drugstore. These Rimmel lip liners are the best, mark my word. Like I have been trying to replace my NYX lip liners because NYX, in my opinion, NYX has sneakily changed the formula, and the newer pencils are not as good as they used to be. Like the older formula used to be so creamy, pigmented, long lasting, but the newer formula is super duper dry, waxy, like the pigmentation is just not there anymore. So I'm trying to replace my NYX lip liner pencils, and that's when I came across this Rimmel lip liner pencil. Okay, so this is the shade Miss Mauve, which is a beautiful pinky mauve shade, and this is the shade Bitten Red, which is kind of a burnt terracotta brownish red, I would say. First of all, these are very creamy. They just glide on so beautifully, and they are surprisingly long lasting. The pigmentation is just 10 on 10. Like this is what my older NYX pencils used to be, and I am trying to get more shades in this line because these are under like $5. These are so good, you guys, surprisingly good. So yeah, I have been reaching for them a lot. And for lip products, I have been reaching for this L'Oreal lipstick a lot, like ever since I got it. Like I am wearing it today on my lips. You can see it is such a beautiful, like slightly warm kind of a brown lipstick, slightly warmer. This shade is actually pretty close to Revlon Rum Resin. Rum Resin is slightly on the deeper side, but this is slightly on the lighter side, but it has got that same like undertone and all. First of all, the formula is super creamy, pigmented. It does not emphasize any texture on my lips. It is just so beautiful. And I am doing like a 30-day or 30 lipstick series on my Instagram. If you are not following me on my Instagram, please do follow me there. And I realized I do not have one single L'Oreal lipstick in my collection. Like I decluttered a lot of my makeup, and now I do not have one single L'Oreal lipstick. And I ran out to my Walmart, and I picked this one up. I picked some other L'Oreal lipsticks as well, but this is the one that I have been constantly reaching for, because if you know me, you know me, I am a nude lipstick girly. So this is like my go-to lipstick for over like 2 weeks at this point. And how can I forget about this e.l.f. Office Satin Lipstick in the shade Standing Ovation. And I'm surprised that it took me so long to try out this lipstick because the hype is real. First of all, the packaging is like so luxe and heavy. It's that magnetic closure, and this retails for only like $9. Super affordable. The shade, my goodness, the shade, it has my heart. It is such a beautiful like pinky brownie nude shade. It just complements my skin tone perfectly. Like if you are similar to my skin tone, if you have tried Charlotte Tilbury Pillow Talk and that straight up gave you concealer lips, try this one, because this is from the same color family, like same pinky brown nude color family with a lot of depth in it, and it just makes it wearable for our tan brown skin tone. So if you are not a fan of Charlotte Tilbury Pillow Talk on your skin tone, try this one. It is from the same color family. I just love it. I just cannot stop raving about this lipstick. It is so good. Like if you want one shade from this entire range, it should be Standing Ovation. This has been the eyeshadow palette of the month, and I have been reaching for it exclusively for my like everyday makeup, and this is the Coffee Shop eyeshadow palette from Juvia's Place. You can see it is pretty well loved. Like this shimmer is everywhere, because as I mentioned, I am doing like a 30 days of 30 lipstick series on my Instagram, and for that I want something neutral on my eyes, because sometimes some lipsticks they just do not go well with some eye looks, and I have been like swatching 4 to 5 lipsticks every single day, and this is the palette that I have been reaching for. First of all, you know Juvia's Place, they are popular for their eyeshadow formula because they are pigmented. They are baby super duper pigmented, you can see. And the shimmers are not really foiled or metallic, but the shimmers are pretty like opaque, which I absolutely love, and I love the colors. So it's a pretty neutral palette. I would say it's not like too warm or too cool tone. It has got a nice variety of warm as well as cool tone shades, and I have been like reaching for this palette a lot. The formula is 10 on 10. The shimmers, the mattes, everything is just perfection with this palette. So I am loving this one, and I think if you are like considering getting it, definitely check this guys out. Those were the products that I have been loving throughout the month of March. Please let me know what is your current favorite product, and please leave me a comment. And if you liked this video, then please give it a thumbs up, and please do subscribe to my channel. If you are not following me on Facebook, Instagram and TikTok, then please do follow me there. All the links will be given in the description box down below, so make sure to check them out. So yeah, see you soon in my next video. Till then, bye and take care. Bye.